All right, the U13B Ancaster Avalanche were in the Kitchener Fallfest tournament and opening things up against the Wilmot Wolverines. And as typical for the Ancaster Avalanche these days, they did not get off to the greatest of starts. The opening draw, milling around in the neutral zone, trying to make a pass D to D here, but it's going to be picked off, and the Wolverine player is going to be in alone. And just 20 seconds into this hockey game and into this tournament, Ancaster faces a 1-0 deficit. But these Avalanche are a resilient bunch. They're going to take the play to the Wolverines and get themselves on the board late in the first. Peyton Little is going to dig a puck out of the corner and rip it into the back of the mesh, breaking the ice for the Avalanche, and it's a 1-1 tie. Then Ancaster, trouble in their own end, cannot clear the puck, and this one is going to be pretty unfortunate. Wilmot player from behind the net chips it up and off the D stick and then up and off Chamberlain's head, and it falls into the back of the net. But then late in this game, Presley Penner driving to the net with just over a minute left. They're all over the front of the net, and Citrigno is able to jam it home. The Avalanche going to salvage a 2-2 tie to open their tournament. Not bad, as they are able to bring that tie into a game against the St. Thomas Panthers, ranked in the top 20 in the province. And the Avalanche were all over them early and often. Citrigno able to chip the backhand up and over. Then the Katarina Infanti show was just about to get started. Walks in alone after a great dangle and beats the goalie 5-hole. It's 2-0 Avalanche. Then Maddie Barr, check out the effort here. Brings it to the front of the net, hangs around the goal line, and there it is. She's going to jam it home. And the Avalanche pull out a 3-0 victory over the St. Thomas Panthers, handling the Panthers and looking very strong in this game. And they're going to bring that strong game into their next one against the Keene Wolverines. Keene up near Peterborough. The Avalanche, though, again, a tough start. Losing a battle deep in their own end. This one's going to be chipped to the front and then chipped up and over Chamberlain. Tough one there, as the Avalanche are now down 1-0. But then Infanti, dangle, dingle, dangle, backhand, score. 1-1 hockey game. Then this is not a replay. Infanti walking in and deep to the backhand. It's a 2-1 hockey game as the Avalanche taking a lead on the Keene Wolverines. Then this one a little bit different for Infanti in front. She's going to chip home a rebound. That's a hat trick, or the cat trick as we like to call it. It's 3-1. And the Avalanche getting action from their point. Janelle Graves' point shot is tipped home neatly by Peyton Little. That's a nice goal. The Avalanche go on to a 4-1 win, taking the top of their pool and advancing to the quarterfinals, where they're going to face the Leaside Wildcats. And again, another tough start, as the Avalanche leaving a player alone in front, and she's going to jam it in, and Leaside takes a 1-0 lead in this hockey game. But undaunted, here comes Ancaster. Presley Penner gets it to the front, and Infanti is going to dig out the rebound. It's a 1-1 hockey game. Katarina Infanti, have you heard her name before? This kid came to play this weekend. Gets a great shot from distance, scores 5-hole, and here comes Infanti once again, gonna do the dipsy doodle to the backhand once again. Another cat trick. It's 3-1 for the Avalanche. Infanti wasn't done there, but Evelyn McGeoch in the meantime, great solo effort. Top slot, rips a shot far side. It's 4-1. Then Maddie Barr, she's going to get in on the action. Almost puts it home here, but she stays with it. Watch this play. Whoop, back to Infanti, who chips it home with the backhand. Her 4th of the game. It's a 5-1 hockey game. Infanti, well, she wasn't done there either. Here she is walking in alone and beating the Leaside tender. Her 5th of the game, and as thoughtful as she is, checks to make sure if the defender's okay. Her 5th of the game. It's 6-1. We don't want to leave this highlight pack without any saves from Peyton Chamberlain. She was very good when she needed to be. This one stopped point blank as the Avalanche advancing to the semifinals. They're going to take on Keene once again in the semifinals after their 6-1 win. And Infanti, well, she was going to get right to work in this one as well. Look at this one, driving up the center of the ice, cuts to the backhand. That is a patented move. She should trademark that, put her name on it. Infanti then, this again, not a replay, off the ensuing faceoff, gonna beat the defender, walks in, look at that shimmy shake, what a nice goal. Second of the game, it's 2-0 for the Avalanche. Then late in this game, here come the Keene Wolverines. Watch this snipe. Oh boy, that is a ripper of a shot. It's 2-1 and we have ourselves a hockey game, folks. As Ancaster takes a late penalty, they're trying to kill it off and the extra player though is left alone in front and the Keene Wolverines have tied this game. Then Ancaster, they get a late power play. Peyton Little's gonna fish this one out of the corner and who else but Katarina Infanti. Another cat trick, putting the Avalanche into the lead for a 3-2 victory. They're going to advance to the championship and take on the St. Thomas Panthers once again, who they beat earlier 3-0 in this game. They were all over them in the second period. Infanti gets this one to the front with the breakaway shot. Then some scrambling out front. Watch Infanti with the rebound. Oh, she almost cashes it in. The Avalanche then get the puck to the front, a little bit of a scramble, have another look at this chance as Infanti is that close to putting the Avalanche up early in this game. Then, and still in the second, Infanti gonna walk in, but the backhand is stopped, and Presley Penner there for the rebound, but it's that close and off the goal post, the inside of the post. How does that not fall into the net? The Avalanche tied late in this game 0-0 and you just had a feeling it was going to come down to this. A shot was blocked in the St. Thomas end and they go back the other way and they bury the best chance of the game. Unfortunately, the Avalanche having to pull their goalie late in this hockey game, pressing for the tie. They're pushing in the other end. Puck is cleared out and it's going to be Peyton Little who's going to pick it up and try and bring it back up the open side of the ice. Cuts back and has her pocket picked, and a Panther player walks it to the net as Janelle Graves slides by. The Avalanche are going to watch their championship hopes fade away, unfortunately, but what a tournament from these girls, highlighted by Infanti, who popped in 12 in the tournament. Avalanche, hug those silver medals tight. You earned them. Let's go get 'em, Avs.